World. It is our main event on Saturday, July 19th. PBC pay-per-view on Prime Video from the historic MGM Grand Garden Arena.
So, is it possible? Yeah. Does he have the talent to do it? Yeah. Was he one of the best fighters of all times? Yeah. So
Manny Pacquiao has just shared his most intense training video yet before the Barrios fight. He's throwing punches fast and hard without stopping, looking quicker than ever. At 46, he's training like a machine and showing no signs of getting slower. Barrios should prepare for a real fight. Pacquiao is working all day without breaks, starting each morning with tough mountain runs with his team. You can see his hard work in every step as he runs through rough paths, building strength and energy. Even at 46, his effort stands out, showing he's getting ready for Barrios like a true fighter.
In the camp, I'll do the entire route. But definitely, this is a lifetime experience. I've covered boxing for many, many years, and we've not experienced this with any other fighters. Just doesn't. It's just only one Manny Pacquiao. It's like a real life action hero. It's like the real life Rocky. So we'll keep you guys posted. But here's some more of Manny Pacquiao morning run as he's getting ready to face Mario Barrios, July 19 on pay-per-view.
Manny Pacquiao's comeback isn't just another match. It's a return filled with thankfulness. At 46, he knows it's rare to fight at this level again. While many boxers retire, Pacquiao trains with serious focus and respect for the moment. He pushes through hard mountain runs and long hours in the gym. His drive doesn't come from pressure, but from meaning. Every move shows he understands that not every legend gets a second chance in the spotlight. Pacquiao sees this chance as a gift, and he's showing his respect for it through non-stop effort and full dedication to boxing.
And what I'm doing right now, I can't believe that Manny Pacquiao from 90s, I started my career of professional boxing in 1995 until now. So amazingly, that's a blessings from God. And the fire, the determination, eagerness to train hard, to work hard. Even now, I'm enjoying working out hard, like running the mountain, working out in the afternoon, like amazing. You know, not all the fighters has this feelings. You know, this is favor, blessings from God, I believe, and the strength. Can you imagine that I've been through all those big fights in my life, but I'm still here.
Many boxing experts were shocked by Manny Pacquiao's latest training video. They pointed out his quick speed, fast movements, and sharp reflexes. At 46, his mix of experience and power makes him a real danger for Barrios.
Back in the ring. At the same time with me saying that, I still kind of got Mario Barrios getting the win just because of age, but I would not be surprised if Manny Pacquiao pulls through. I can tell you this, a lot of the internet saying Manny Pacquiao about to shock the world. So that's just exciting just to see Pacquiao with all this footage, the clips, I'm seeing him do press, all of that. It's just exciting just in general. Now, with that being said, I think Pacquiao still got that pop on him. He definitely going to have that speed, or at least close enough speed to what he used to have. I do think it's going to be an exciting fight, and it's in Vegas.
Famous trainer Robert Garcia calls Manny Pacquiao a living legend loved by people of all ages. He points out Pacquiao's non-stop drive and the deep respect he gets from others, which gives people hope he can still succeed even at his age.
He's a legend. He's a legend. He's man, everybody, myself, Mexicans, people love him because he's just such a great person. He helps a lot. Everything he does is to help people out, and I know of so many stories of people that he's helped, things that he's done in his country. So you can't help not like him, and I wish him well. But fuck, at 36, it's too hard.
46, yeah, 46.
Oh, my bad. 46, yeah. He's 4 years younger than me, man. I don't see myself even able to, box for 12 rounds against a young fighter, even though Barrios might be the lighter of the welterweight division.
Right.
Big boy. Pacquiao is 46, man. It's tough, man. But it's been done before, man. Foreman done it, Hopkins did it. That Leonard came back, also and did it after a long retirement. So is it possible? Yeah. Does he have the talent to do it? Yeah. Was he one of the best fighters of all times? Yeah. So we could see him pull it off, man. But
Freddie Roach has been by Manny's side for many years, and he still sees greatness in him, even with age. Roach says Manny is nowhere near finished. He notes that Manny's power is still strong, and his hand speed keeps surprising younger, sparring partners. Roach is sure that Mario Barrios will struggle once he feels Manny's pace and rhythm. The coach admits it's a tough fight, but firmly believes Barrios has never faced anyone with Manny's speed, accuracy, and energy. Even now, as long as Manny keeps performing like this, retirement isn't even on his mind.
Hall of Famer, and he's still fighting.
Yeah, I thought you had to retire for a certain amount of years.
It used to be 5 years, then they changed it to 2 or 3, but it doesn't matter. It's still Manny.
Yeah, still.
He's built different.
You should be there.
Now, I heard your wrists are hurting that he hit so hard. Is it true? How hard is he hitting?
That's for me, it's normal every day.
Normal. But do you think Barrios could take those punches?
I don't think so. When we see the fight, it's surprise.
Oscar de la Hoya respects Pacquiao's dedication, but offers a careful warning from one legend to another. He reminds Manny that the body doesn't heal as quickly as it once did. He's concerned that non-stop hard training without enough rest could cause injury or exhaustion before the fight. De La Hoya says training smart is just as important as training hard. He sees how driven Manny is, but suggests a more balanced plan, including rest days to keep energy and focus sharp. His advice comes from experience and care, not as a criticism.
You're 46 years old. You have to remember that. So give your body some rest. Rest right now is Manny Pacquiao's friend in between training, in between sparring sessions. There's no shame in taking a day off for 2, Manny. Trust me. Let your body relax, let your body rest. He'll do fine. He's experienced. He's got obviously the power because it never leaves you. The speed I'm a little worried about, but I think, look, Barrios is a live dog. He's a world champion, and he's no slouch. So I think it's going to be a good fight. I wish Manny all the best. I'm not sure who's going to win. I really haven't seen Barrios, but I think Barrios, the youth is obviously with him in his corner.
Very few athletes in any sport stay competitive for this long, especially in a tough sport like boxing. Pacquiao's continued speed, sharp punches, and strong control show that getting older doesn't always mean getting weaker. He pushes back against the belief that fighters have to retire just because they've reached a certain age.
Machine. He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
He ran an hour. He didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. As we increase the rounds, he's going to fall back on the runs a little bit. Now he knows.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
he's a machine.
Yeah.
What kind of machine is he?
Huh?
What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. He will, but as we increase this, we'll pull the running back shorter, faster. But he knows. So now he knows what the training's about. We increase the training, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking his system, and we'll get the good results.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does.
And trying like weeks now. He keeps bugging me about this fucking jacket. Give me a job. Come on, mate.
Yesterday at the gym, he was throwing flurries, 10, 12, 15 punches in a combo. That's look incredible.
Listen, I know medicine and bags don't punch back, but he looks the same as he did.
I've been saying that. He hasn't missed a beat.
No, he hasn't missed a beat.
His regular routine, strict diet, and years of training have kept his body and reflexes younger than most would expect. While many of his fellow fighters have retired, Pacquiao shows how strong dedication and careful preparation can slow down aging in top-level sports. Videos from his LA training camp show Pacquiao calm and focused. He isn't making loud promises about the fight. Instead, he talks with quiet confidence. His voice shows peace, not fear. Whether talking to reporters or helping young boxers, in the gym, Manny stays steady and calm. He understands the challenge ahead, but he also knows his own strength. That calm comes from all the hard work he's putting in. Watching him now, it's clear he's not coming back because he has to. He's coming back with clear purpose and strong determination.
Right? Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you something I noticed this morning. Your record is 62 wins, 8 losses, but I'm gonna be honest with you, half of your losses you didn't lose. You didn't lose to Bradley. You didn't lose to Jeff Horn. Your 2 draws are not really draws. You won those fights.
Yeah.
Why is that, man?
It's just happened. I cannot. I mean, we cannot complain anymore. It's a chance to experience and learn from it.
Any advice for young fighters who want to be where you are, who want to be the next Pacquiao, who want to be a legend?
My advice to them is like, stay humble. That's the most important thing. When God gave you a great responsibility, great power, then know your responsibility. Balance must be balanced. You cannot have a power without responsibility.
Pacquiao knows some people say he's coming back for money or fame, but he's made it clear this return is personal. Boxing has always been part of his life, and he never really walked away from it. He says he's not fighting because he needs the money. It's his love for the sport that brought him back. He wants to end his career on his own terms, while he still feels strong. This comeback isn't about proving anything new, but about honoring his legacy with one final performance that shows what he's always stood for.
So Manny Pacquiao is taking on a challenge against Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios currently holds the WBC World Championship of the world. Now, a lot of people are saying that Manny Pacquiao is only doing this for a payday. And recently I saw an interview where he said that he's donated over $1 billion to multiple charities. Now, if that's the case, you guys just sound dumb as hell, because that just means 1, this man's balling, 2, this man's generous, and 3, a lot of people have been looking up to the wrong role model, because you see people like Mayweather, the richest boxer of all time, right? Buys a $30 million watch and then flexes it on his own fucking fans. Meanwhile, Pacquiao is doing the people's work. All right, man. This man's fucking trying to be president. I think he is president of the Philippines or something. He's just pulling in his weight and he's just trying to go for GOAT status. You know what I'm saying? He got, his old coach coaching him in the corner again. Honestly, I do feel like it's going to end in a tragedy, though. I feel like Mario Barrios, depending if he's nice or not, will end Pacquiao.
Fans are excited to see Pacquiao back in the ring, but there's also a sense of worry. Some feel he might be taking a big risk. Boxing is dangerous, especially for older fighters. Even though Manny looks great in training, real punches under fight lights are a different challenge. People close to him are concerned about what could happen if he gets hurt. The excitement around his return is strong, but so is the quiet fear that this might be one fight too many. This mix of hope and concern makes the upcoming match both thrilling and tense.
I'm hearing things here. Manny Pacquiao aiming for a shock return to the ring, age 46, Josh.
Yeah, I read something about that, man. It's, that guy's my hero, I named my dog after him and stuff like that, but he's touching 50 years old. I think, he should leave it where it is, but, obviously if you get a chance to share a ring with Manny Pacquiao, nobody's going to say no,
Ricky Hatton has been open about his thoughts. While he admires Manny's courage, he also wonders if coming back is the right choice. Hatton knows how tough and unforgiving boxing can be, and he doesn't want to see a legend get hurt. He feels The boxing world should think more carefully about when it's time for great fighters to step away with dignity.
He's fighting for the WBC welterweight title. That's July the 19th in Vegas, ironically. What did you make of that news when you heard it?
Well, it's boxing today, isn't it? To be honest with you, boxing's, you know, if you can let a 58-year-old Mike Tyson box a Jake Paul, then, you know, Manny Pacquiao going back at 46 doesn't look too bad, does it? But Manny is coming back, though. You know, Tyson was coming back fighting Jake Paul. Manny's coming back fighting for the world title. But, and I say this with love, you know, how has Manny got his world title shot? He's been retired 6 years. He can't. He's got that on our previous successes, hasn't he? You know, to walk straight after being retired so many years ago, straight into a world title fight. How is that allowed possible? What happened? Surely he must have been dropped out of the rankings when he retired. All of a sudden he decided to make a comeback. They put him straight in at #1 contender. I think only boxing can answer that.
I think did you say fifth, Joe? He's been already placed fifth in the world rankings.
Fifth in the world. You've been retired years, and you know, currently on your previous, he was a hell of a fighter a few years back, but we don't know what he's going to be like today. So you know, you'd like to think he'd have a couple of warm-up fights so we can say, yeah, and then get him in. But boxing these days, I think the money's everything in it.
You fought both, obviously. In your opinion, who's better? Who's tougher?
I think Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I think Floyd Mayweather. I mean, and that sounds rich because he absolutely was probably one of the most brutal knockouts in boxing history, I'd say. You know what I mean? When I see him getting knocked out by Pacquiao on Instagram or YouTube or anything like that, it's in the top 10 of the most destructive knockouts of all time.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit past myself back in the day. You know, I'd had one or two. You know, I wasn't a master of defence like Floyd Mayweather. I'd take 4 to get one in sometimes, you know. And
Still, Hatton understands why Manny wants one more fight. It's not a simple decision. He's not criticizing Pacquiao, just sharing the view of someone who's been in the same spot and had to make tough choices at the end of a boxing career.
Roger Fernandez. Si Roger Fernandez.
The upcoming fight is about more than titles or rankings. It's about 2 different eras. Barrios stands for today and the future, while Pacquiao represents the last 20 years of boxing. It's a clash between youth and experience. Some view it as the moment when the torch is passed, but Manny isn't ready to step aside. This fight isn't just for show, it's a real battle. Both fighters are aiming to win. The match carries deep emotion, not just for Pacquiao's fans, but for the sport itself. It could either close the book on a legend or add one more chapter to his story.
Manny Pacquiao's fighting Mario Barrios for a welterweight championship. And he's 46 years old. I did a whole video about how I think this is really sad because Manny Pacquiao shouldn't be fighting at 46 years old because, you know, brain injuries. But if he wins, that can make the welterweight division crazy. If you don't know, the welterweight division has been historically a great one in boxing, but lately has been pretty dead. Boots Ennis is the best guy in it, and one of the reasons you may not have heard of him is because there's no one else for him to really fight in that division, so he just dominates it. Everyone's been talking about how there hasn't been big names in the welterweight division, but now it's getting stacked with big names. Not necessarily the best fighters, but big names that are fun. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao. This division is getting absolutely insane, and Boots Ennis has a chance to run through it. Because honestly, I don't think any of those guys are better than him, and he will get the credit he deserves. What do you guys think about all this? Let me know in the...
Fred's looking for a hug. Fred, not swing.
Yeah, it's too early.
He looks familiar. He looks familiar.
Never too early for you.
Back to work again.
Keep me off the streets.
What many people didn't realize is that Manny never really left boxing. While he wasn't in big fights, he stayed active behind the scenes, training, sparring, and even joining small events to keep his skills sharp. His love for the sport never faded. He stayed involved in the gym, helped young fighters, and kept himself in shape. This comeback isn't starting from zero. It's the result of steady, quiet work. Now that he's returning to the spotlight, all that behind-the-scenes effort is showing. He may have been out of view, but he was never out of the game.
You know, a lot of people say, well, he's been inactive, he's older. Man, but he throw punches. He has a lot of experience. And his last fight was an exhibition, which still was a fight and still kept him sharp, punching, doing something. So it ain't like he just ain't been in the ring, ain't did nothing. Yeah, he been working. It's like them underground boxing matches are real fights. And it keep you off bold. You know, Emmanuel Stewart used to do a lot of exhibitions for his guys, or his guys to get them sharp, to get them prepared for a fight if they hadn't fought in a minute, just to have them fight sharp. What up, Keith? Yeah, just to have them fight sharp. So if they got in the ring and they hadn't fought in a minute, it won't seem like it. It'd be like it seemed like they just recently fought.